After sailing in Tahiti for more than 36 years, Windstar Cruises is an expert at creating unforgettable Polynesian vacations. Whether you're craving adventure, a relaxing escape, or something in between, we've created the perfect itinerary so you can choose how you want to explore. Along the way, you'll connect with the like-minded travelers and learn just what it means to sail 180 degrees from ordinary.
Wow. Holy cow, Meg. That was awesome. I love that.
We want to go back, right, Walter?
I want to go right back there right now. Holy cow. Everybody, welcome. I'm Walter, your independent travel advisor with Where's Walter Travel. I've got Meg here from Windstar Cruises. Thank you so much for joining us, Meg. Awesome.
Thank you for having me on board with you, Walter, and to everyone.
Of course. I've been wanting to get Windstar on here for a while, so I'm so glad. And folks, if you were watching any of that countdown, you know exactly why I wanted to get them on here. Oh my God. We just did a river cruise. Oh my gosh, we can go from ocean to river on your ship. That's just totally nuts, totally nuts. I love it. So first of all, folks, I'll welcome you to the show. And if you're new to the channel, I am Walter, your independent travel advisor with Where's Walter Travel. We do ocean, rivers, expeditions, luxury, we do it all. And our services are truly 100% free to you. So if we can help you in any way with your travels, just reach out at where'swaltertravel.com. There are links down in the description. And of course, I invite you to like, share, subscribe, do all those wonderful things that YouTube and Facebook love for you to do. So Meg, tonight we're talking Windstar.
That's right.
Oh my gosh, I am so excited. And by the way, folks, drop your questions in the chat. This is your opportunity to ask questions directly to Windstar. This is one of those iconic cruise lines. You've probably seen their ships in port, and you're like, I wonder what that's all about over there. This is your opportunity to talk directly to Meg and learn more about it. And I know you've got a whole presentation prepared and all that, but as we saw in some of the videos there, Windstar is actually two different kinds of ships, right? You've got sailing ships and we've got motor yachts.
You are correct. You're absolutely correct, Walter. That's why we're 180 degrees from ordinary. One brand, but two different ways to see the world.
That is amazing. And apparently you have quote unquote river ships too. That's actually pretty doggone cool.
It is, and that is, we can. The size smaller gets you closer into a destination. And that's what's one thing what's great about Windstar. We're a secret. We're a hidden product.
Yeah, and I think you just recently went under the tower, the London Tower Bridge or London Bridge, right? Like in the past couple of weeks?
Correct. Some of our rivers that we do make it up in, the Thames River, right under the Tower Bridge in London, absolutely. We were there in the
Crazy.
beginning of May.
Ah,
And yeah, we go through the Corinth Canal. That's another. So yeah, smaller into Amsterdam. We make it right into Amsterdam, right
oh,
there. In the
wow.
city. Yeah. So
Wow. Yeah, because all the bigger ships have been kicked out of Amsterdam, but you can still get up in there. Oh, that's cool.
yes.
That is super cool. And like I said, I know you've got a whole presentation prepared, so why don't you go ahead and start setting up for that? And folks, as we're doing this, again, if you've got questions about Windstar, you know how we do this, folks. We kind of do it like a podcast. Y'all are welcome to join in. I'm going to interrupt Meg. You guys can interrupt Meg, but she's going to go ahead and get her whole presentation ready, and then we're going to show it. I am so excited about this. I actually had an opportunity to go to Tahiti on one of their ships, but unfortunately, or fortunately, we're going to be in Italy. So that's okay. That's okay. Meg understands.
Absolutely. There'll be another time you'll be coming. Absolutely. Can't wait to have you.
Absolutely. So Meg, I've got your presentation up on the screen. I see the art of small ship experiences and destination. I'm going to let you take it from here. And folks, again, if you got questions, please drop them in, but take it away, Meg.
Oh, great. Thank you, Captain Walter. And thank you for all joining tonight. Yes, the art of small ship experience and destinations. And yes, it is Windstar Cruises. We are 180 degrees from ordinary. And what a great beginning. So the story is what you're seeing right there is basically the 180 degrees from ordinary. In the bigger vessel, yeah, it's our all-suite ships right there. That is the basically the Star Pride, and then on the behind is one of our mask vessels. So I'll go into that in just a moment with all of you.
Okay.
Yeah, and just to make you all aware of, some of you are probably wondering, well, are we owned by, a lot of you follow cruise lines, some of you follow river lines, some of you are like, well, are they independent? We are a privately held company. We're owned by Xantira Travel Collection, which is headquartered in Denver, Colorado. And from the hospitality companies that you see there, you might have stayed at some of these beautiful lodges in the park in the U.S.
Yeah.
Right. So our owner, Mr. Anschutz, he sailed on the product of Windstar so much, he ended up buying the line about 10 years ago, and he folded it into Xantira Travel Collection. So
wow.
Yeah. So
that's quite the collection you got going on there. Wow.
It is. From the Broadmoor to Sea Island to Grand Canyon Railway and Lodge.
Dang.
Yeah. And Windstar, even though we're the only cruise line that is part of his portfolio of travel hospitality companies, we are headquartered in Miami, Florida, which is the headquarters or the cruise capital of the world, of what they all say.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And wow, look where you go. You go everywhere.
Right, Walter. We started out 40 years ago with one ship called the Windstar, which is the Sun and Fun company. But yeah, we're no longer a Sun and Fun company. We started out in the Caribbean. And but yeah, you can see where in the world that Walter will take you.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Wow, pretty much everywhere except the Arctics.
That
pretty
is
much.
Correct.
Wow.
Right. Exactly.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
and folks, I can tell you, I've been looking at some of these itineraries, and the itineraries are, as you would expect for a very small ship. They're not like what you're used to seeing on some of those other cruise lines. They go into very, very small ports. Oh, it's just absolutely beautiful.
Yes. And we're always looking for new destinations and new places to go to, Walter. So that's what's nice about Windstar as well. Definitely.
Yeah.
There we are. We are 180 degrees from ordinary, and many of you are asking, well, again, what is the real difference? The real difference is our wind class, which are our mass vessels. And this is not a type of vessel that you have up in Portland, Maine, where you're going to be going looking for lobsters and having a lobster bait.
But you'll probably have lobster on board.
There you go, and we'll prepare it for you. Absolutely. Yeah. So with the class, these are a beautiful vessel. And then the Star class is the other side of our 180 degrees. So let's Meet the fleet. How about that, Walter?
That sounds good.
Okay. So on the top row, you're going to see the Star Legend, the Star Breeze, and the Star Pride. These vessels are all suite accommodations, okay? There's 312 guests, and they're identical vessels, and they're just comfortable. And with Windstar, leave the suits, the ties, the ball gowns, the cocktail dresses, leave those at home, okay?
Like it. I like it.
Yeah, because many people work hard in life, they do not want to get back into that corporate life.
Right.
We do have maitre d's, and we do have time in the evening to slack into the dining room. But again, it's a business casual resort environment. And in the lower rung of ship is our three mast vessels: the Wind Spirit, the Windstar, and the Windsurf. The Wind Spirit and the Windstar are small. It's 148 guests, and the Windsurf, it's 342 guests.
Wow.
Yeah. And we just did a major refurbishment on the Wind class vessels, where we did a multi-million-dollar refurbishment, and they're just beautiful mast vessels. So again, they're very popular. People see these around the world, as you mentioned, and go, this is what I want to do. Now, we did have 2 new babies this year.
Wow.
So we're growing. We're going to be up to 8 yachts by the end of the year. We have the Star Seeker that came out in December of this past year. She's currently up in the Alaska market, and then she'll be making her way over to Japan and Southeast Asia. And she's 224 guest all suite accommodation. And then her sister ship, the Star Explorer, will be coming out at the end of the year in December in Europe. So Barcelona, Spain is where she'll be coming out. And she's going to be they're beautiful vessels, 224 guests, very personalized. One thing with Windstar, we bring on the local folklore, we bring on the singers, we bring on the dancers. We're a very good fit for people that maybe have done a river cruise.
Wow. Hold on, Meg. I'm going to interrupt you for a second. Some folks are saying that they're hearing a lot of background noise for some reason. I'm not hearing it here.
Okay.
When I moved my hands. I'm not here. Oh, you know what? Is it I bet it's this wire. It's this wire probably hitting the microphone. So I'm going to hold it like this. That's probably what it is. Okay. Sorry, guys. It was probably my wire here that was hitting the microphone and rubbing on it, probably creating all that noise. So sorry about that. All right, Meg, you continue on. I also turned off a fan that was right next to me, so the fan may have been a little noisy as well. So, all right, you guys go ahead, because it is definitely not raining here.
Okay, okay. I was wondering. Okay, got it. Okay, so we continue on sailing away, and this is the accommodations in our new vessels, our new yachts. Again, bedding. You know, we have bedding that can be separated, even though, you know, if you have people traveling together, some people want to have their own bedding separated. We can do that. We have certain accommodations that can be separated, the bedding can. And again, these are all suite vessels, 224 guests. We have the in-suite bar with your refrigerator and all your sodas, your coffees.
That's a beautiful room.
They're gorgeous, and they're full balconies, and again, very comfortable. And here's a new category for us, Walter. It's the Infinity Suite.
Nice.
Isn't that beautiful?
Nice. That's very pretty. Very pretty.
Yes.
Wow. I like the natural wood tones.
Yes, exactly. And when we did the refurbishment on the existing fleet, this is the color schematics that we're doing with the existing fleet. Yeah.
Nice. I love it.
Good.
Love it.
There you go. So
and you're getting a lot of, I know you can't see the comments right now because you're in full screen mode, but you're getting a lot of nice comments about the rooms.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful.
Yeah.
Oh, this is good. And thank you, everybody, for being a part together tonight. The Star Explorer, which is coming out at the end of this year, she is currently open. And her maiden voyage, if any of you are out there that maybe are thinking about wanting to do a beautiful New Year's cruise, the Star Explorer. Yeah, Star Explorer is going to be in Barcelona doing a 9-day round trip. And look at these beautiful ports of call.
Nice.
Yeah, yes. And one thing with Windstar, another nice benefit is we do a lot of overnighting. It's not that we just park the ship somewhere and say, bon voyage, see you later.
Yeah.
We really immerse you in the destination. And we also have some great cruise tours, Walter, that you're aware
Wow.
of, going in pre and post. We have some curated
Sure.
cruise tours. Absolutely. So this is a beautiful voyage
Absolutely.
on a brand new vessel, the Star Explorer. She is scheduled to be coming out on time. And there we go.
Good.
As you mentioned earlier, there's the Star Explorer. She'll be coming up the Thames River next spring as well. She'll be going into London doing some
That is
sailing.
insane. That
Isn't
is
that
insane. Look at that, people. You're
amazing?
taking an ocean vessel to London. You're not taking it to Southampton. You're taking it to London. That's incredible.
Correct, exactly. And
Wow.
what's nice, there is the christening sailing.
Oh,
So
nice.
lovely itinerary going out of London, right under the Tower Bridge, and
Wow.
then we'll end up over in London.
Or
So
Ireland.
yes,
You
I
end up
mean
in
Ireland.
Ireland.
I mean, so yes, London to Dublin, Ireland. Absolutely.
Wow.
In the
That's
first,
insane.
yeah, great itinerary, a 10-day
That was a
itinerary.
beautiful itinerary.
It is, and there's some places there that will be doing some overnighting as well. And
Ah,
one thing with culinary with us, I'll go into that in just momentarily. We always source also locally, and I'll go into
yeah.
culinary in a moment.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
Oh my gosh.
there you go. It's right there. You feel like you're right there at home, and that's what we want you to
Telling
feel.
you.
Like how you are tonight. We want you to come on board and feel like you're right at home with us. Yacht
Nice.
size advantages. There we are going to the Corinth Canal. Access
Jeez.
is the difference with us. Smaller harbors, yacht scale marinas, river cities, larger ships can't reach. Okay,
Yeah.
there you
That's
go.
beautiful.
Yes. So here we are. We've moved around the world a little bit. Now we're over in Tahiti. We're
Nice.
going to be celebrating our 40th anniversary, Walter, in Tahiti.
Wow. How
Yeah,
about that?
exactly. And we're putting a second vessel, a second yacht in Tahiti starting in January. So we'll have an
Okay.
all-suite vessel and we'll have a mass vessel. But this gentleman right here is one of our guest speakers. And he's also
Oh,
one of our short excursions. And he talks about his history of where the people are leaving the Polynesian. The kids today are leaving to go, and they're realizing that they're losing their culture. But he's never left the islands. He talks about his tattoos, from growing up as a child. He's just a really interesting man. So
oh,
we'd love,
wow.
we'd love to have you in Tahiti. And just touch base with all of you, because I know you're all travelers. Where does Windstar go? Walter goes everywhere. And where does Windstar go?
It
So
seems like it now. Yeah.
yeah. So
Wow.
right there, we're year-round, the 365 days. We'll have 2 ships over in the French Polynesian in the South Pacific.
Wow.
We are year-round in the Mediterranean in the Greek Isles.
Year
You know,
round in the Mediterranean. Did you hear that,
yes.
folks? Year round.
So no
Wow.
crowds. The boutiques are staying open. The cathedrals, no crowds. It's in many of the hoteliers. And one thing with us, we get off the
Wow.
beaten path over in that part of the countryside.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow. That's
So
amazing.
it is. And in another night's destination, people say Caribbean. Oh, boring. Not with Windstar. We go to smaller
Yeah.
islands that I haven't even been to. Pigeon Island, Jost Van Dyke. We go to some
Wow.
unique St. Bartholomew. We get off the beaten path down in the Caribbean.
Wow.
And we also go to Costa Rica and we do the Panama Canal and the San Blas Islands as well. So
Amazing.
definitely Costa Rica, yes. Alaska. We haven't been up to Alaska in years, and this year we're up there with our new ship, the Star Seeker, out of Vancouver, and we'll be there next year
Wow.
as well. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah,
Beautiful.
I'll tell you what, Alaska on the smaller ships, I mean, it's a totally different experience going to Alaska on a very small ship versus going. You can have a very nice experience on a mainstream ship, but it is totally different when you get down and you get immersed into the culture when you get on these very small ships.
Exactly. That's you summed it up in a nutshell there, Walter. Absolutely.
Yes.
And then in the fall, for some of you around the world, the fall foliage season is very popular. And with us, we'll have our all-suite vessel up in Boston, and then she'll do a repositioning coming over from Iceland as well, because we have a ship currently over
Ooh,
in Iceland. Yeah, and then we'll go out of
nice.
Montreal as well. So Canada, New England,
Nice.
we have beautiful itineraries. And we're currently
Nice.
right now in Northern Europe and Iceland. So that's another great. And then our Japan and Southeast Asia is a brand new destination.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Oh, that's brand new for you guys. Oh,
yes,
okay. I did
yes. And
not
our
realize that.
right. So our Star Seeker, when she finishes her Alaska season in late September, she'll do a one-way repositioning out of Seward going over to Tokyo. And then we'll be
Nice.
doing, yeah, yeah. So then we'll be doing, I hear Japan's becoming very, very popular in Southeast Asia.
It's becoming one of the hottest tickets for us. I mean, the Mediterranean is still hot. Alaska is right behind it, but all of a sudden, everybody wants to go to Japan.
Uh-huh. Yes. So there, and we heard you loud and clear, and that's why we got this year. Let's put our new yacht over there, the Star Seeker. So we are open for business. So all of our itineraries are open through mid 2028, and we'll be back in Japan next year, and even during the cherry blossom season in the spring, we'll be there.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I'm just touching base on one cruise tour, because when you go a far distance, many of our travelers, they really want to take in the destination. And here's just one example. In the French Polynesia, we do a beautiful job with the overwater bungalow companies that we work with. In Bora Bora, as well as right there in Papeete. So again, when you go to many of these beautiful destinations around the world, look at the cruise tours that we do offer, because we do offer some beautiful tours.
Beautiful.
Well. Yeah.
James Beard Foundation. I used to be a judge for the James Beard Foundation.
Oh, really?
On the television side, yes. I used to help judge the videos and some of the television shows that had to do with cooking.
Unbelievable. What? Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That is amazing. And we have a connection. And Walter, they just had the awards in Chicago, the actual awards. Also on the cooking show. Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep.
Good.
No, some folks who watch this know I used to work with Alton Brown on a show called Good Eats way back in the day. And that's how I kind of got connected with James Beard back then.
Unbelievable. And there's so many folks out there that follow James, like all of James, and the food, like it's excellent. So you're never going to walk away hungry. On Windstar. All of our chefs are James Beard Foundation trained chefs, and then we have certain theme sailings as well, where the James Beard chefs actually come on. They come on quite often.
Oh my, that would be amazing.
Yeah, we have quite a few, and we're just finalizing our 2027 James Beard culinary themed voyages.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Nice.
And, so in another new restaurant that we have now on our Star, our all-suite vessels, our all-suite yachts, is the Basil Bamboo restaurant, which is a Mediterranean Asian type of cuisine. Again, all of our restaurants on board are complimentary. And you don't need to worry until you get on board if you want to make a reservation. So again,
nice.
Yeah, that's what's nice about
no pressure, no running to get up at midnight and all that good stuff. I like it.
Correct. Exactly. We want to make it simple. And now, just another nice feature that we offer is our destination signature events that are standout moments, and they're complimentary. And I'm just giving you 3 examples. There's more that we do offer. We're going to be offering some. But right now in Bora Bora, we do a dinner show. It's a full French Polynesian evening event, and the chefs go off the ship about 1:00 in the afternoon, and then we start catamaran people. They start preparing the food, and the bartenders go up. And what they do, it's a full local French Polynesian experience where the singer and dancers come out, and the historians, they sing and they dance. And it's a dinner show. Yeah.
That's cool.
It's about a 2-hour show, and then about 11:00 at night, we take everybody back, and then we take everybody back to the ship, and we do dancing on the vessel. It's just an amazing experience from the start.
Oh my God, that sounds amazing.
Yeah, and then in Seyðisfjörður, Iceland, the locals come out, they meet and greet the Windstar guests. There's more. That's a really fun event. And then over in Ephesus, Turkey, at the Celsius Library, we do a beautiful full dinner show there as well.
That looks insane. Look at that photo. Wow, that looks absolutely stunning.
It is an amazing experience, Walter. And one thing with Windstar and all of our 8 vessels, by the end of the year, we do a beautiful sail away. But we do a beautiful sail away as well on the Wind class, where we unfurl the sails. We play the song 1492, song of Vangelis, and everybody goes up. Yeah,
Oh
and
my God, I'm getting chills just thinking about it. That's
yeah,
amazing.
it is. It is. It really. It's a very unique experience. So, and the captain goes up, and it's just a wonderful, wonderful experience. So, yeah,
Oh
our
wow,
sailways are amazing. And again,
wow.
taking it back to culinary, we do a wonderful
Mhm.
beach barbecue in many of the warm destinations that we go to. In some of the colder areas around the world that we go to, we do a beautiful onboard barbecue. And these,
Okay.
again, are basically feasts. Our chefs are so proud of their culinary skills,
Mhm.
and there's food for people that are plant-based only, no salt, no oil, no sugar. We have those menus.
Nice.
We have
Nice.
gluten-free. We have all sorts of, dietary needs for the
Oh, that's
guests.
great. That's
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
Wow.
And
Nice.
and then here's another great feature that we offer is our
Love this.
marina. It's on all of our 8 of our vessels. So we normally open up the marina in warm destinations, and if it's where we're not right docked in the city center. And even your itinerary will tell you if the water sports marina will be in use on your itineraries. So,
I love
yeah.
that little casual thing that's going on the side there.
Oh,
People just
okay,
kind of
right.
hanging out.
Right. Yes, and we've added some new components. So this picture really doesn't do it justice right now. We've added some extra seating and some components to the
Oh, that
extra.
is kind of fun. It's almost like
Yeah,
another pool deck on the back of the
right.
ship.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly it.
That's awesome. I love
Yes.
that.
Yeah, and everything is complimentary if you want to use the water kayaks. We do have floaties. We do have snorkeling gear for if you want to use ours, but you're more than welcome to bring your own snorkeling mask. We do sanitize everything, and then at the end,
Mm-hmm.
if you want to use our snorkeling mask, you give it back at the end. But again, we do sanitize
Uh,
health, and we are very, very health driven. But yeah, and then we do have diving over in the South Pacific, and there's more details about
oh,
diving when you have those
wow.
kind of situations. We'll
You know,
talk.
the only thing you're missing is an inflatable slide, so we can just like slide right off the ship into the water. That would be
And
fun.
exactly, and I think they might be looking at that. I've heard that, so
I've seen them on other very very small yachts,
uh-huh.
and when I'm looking at the picture, I'm like, that's the only thing you're missing, just an inflatable slide that you can
E
just shoot off into the water.
that's exactly it. You're absolutely right. So I'll keep you all posted if we do
Oh
have
yeah,
something
please
as
do.
well. Yeah, absolutely. Oh my
I
goodness.
love it.
Yeah. And also another nice signature feature that we offer is the open bridge.
Okay.
It opens up in the morning. Our captain, staff captain, they're there if you have any questions. You can take
Oh wow.
pictures. They're really personable and they love to visit. And if you don't want to visit, you can just observe. So yeah, the open
Oh
bridge
wow.
is there. They love
For
to.
for the total tech nerdy geek in
Yeah,
me, I know where I will be every morning with my
there,
coffee.
there you go. They're ready and
Oh
waiting
my
for you.
God. Oh, that
Yeah.
is so cool. I love that.
Yes, the open bridge, we have it. And then also, if you want to unwind and relax, Walter, we do have your spa on board if you need to get the kinks worked out,
Wow.
and or have any services done. We do have your spas on
Nice.
board on all of our vessels as well.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, a solo traveler program. I was going to ask you about this.
There you go. Absolutely. It is a big, big population for
Mm-hmm.
Windstar. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So the solo traveler in this day and age, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, some people just want to get away. They're not waiting. Some people have paid time off, vacation time. They
Mm-hmm.
need to burn it. So solo
Right.
travelers, it's a big calling for us. And right now we have some wonderful voyages starting at 120% on some select voyages for solo
Yes.
travelers. Yep.
I have 3 pages of them going through May of 2027. And all of my solo clients will be getting this document in the morning. So
Fantastic.
y'all can look at it. But yeah, this goes through to May 27 right now. And then you guys are
Mhm.
always adding more.
Yes, that is correct. Yes.
Yeah. So,
So
so all my solos out there, y'all are getting this document tomorrow morning.
fantastic. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Love to have all of you, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
And just to real quickly, I just want to let you know our newest sailing, some of our unique, we're going to be doing the tulip season in Holland and Belgium. There you go, right there.
Aw.
Yeah, and what a great and it is during tulip season, so
Okay.
um, keep us in mind on that. We have some beautiful names of these itineraries: Enchanting Greece and the Amalfi Coast, Rome to Athens, and some of these itineraries. There's different ships or different yachts doing these
Mm-hmm.
itineraries. So
Nice.
Yeah, the Spanish Symphony, Bella Italia, Southern Italian Romance.
Wow.
Yeah,
Beautiful. Beautiful.
right. Yes. And normally when we're in these ports around the world, it's normally just us. And sometimes occasionally we might be in where there might be some other couple other vessels, but normally it is us. And we do a lot of overnighting as well.
Nice. So
Yeah,
lots and lots of time to go visit the places.
exactly, exactly. So yeah, so again, some newer itineraries, postcards from northern Greece, Athens to Athens, and then Europe's Winter Riviera, Barcelona to Rome on
Nice.
the new ship, the Star Explorer.
Nice. And notice,
Yeah.
folks, that that's in January. So, if you're
Yes.
looking for quote unquote shoulder season, this is like beyond shoulder season. This is just alone season where you can just kind of go and see it yourselves. And the Mediterranean has been starting to get a little bit more crowded. In fact, a lot more crowded, especially in the summertime.
Right.
So, and most of the mainstream ships, they're gone in September, October. They start all coming back to the Caribbean. But Windstar is still going to be there. They're still going to have a couple of ships sitting over there. So I like this new trend that I'm starting to see with a couple of you guys starting to leave a ship there all year round. So total flexibility on when you want to go to the Mediterranean.
Exactly. It's exactly it. Yes.
Really nice.
So, yeah, Corsica and Sardinia, Rome to Rome. We have sailings through July 2027. So, and then new
Wow.
itinerary over in the French Polynesian, the Maori storytellers, Papier de Papiete. So,
Oh,
yeah, yeah. And
very
bottom
cool.
line, we can't forget about, Costa Rica and the Panama Canal. We do this lovely itinerary. And one thing with us, we do take you into the wildlife. We do have your ornithologists that do come on and talk about, the wildlife and the birding and all that. So,
How cool.
yeah,
Very cool.
beautiful itineraries.
Oh, that's beautiful.
So before I close tonight, I just want to remind everybody our main features is yacht style experience, all suite star class yachts, diverse destinations, personalized service, smaller ports, and yes, wonderful cuisine. And I just want to make you all aware we just started our Christmas in July sale.
Yay. Christmas in July. That's the best.
It is. You're all given a gift, and there it is. Yeah. So
That's
that is
amazing.
that is a great sale. We just kicked it off yesterday. So
Okay.
yeah, and the free all-inclusive, $300 onboard reuse deposit as well, and onboard credit. And other than that,
Wow.
Walter,
Wow.
I'm at the end of my itinerary here.
You are. Okay. Well, that was awesome. That was awesome. Okay. I'll bring you back on screen. So if you want to clear that out so you can actually see.
Okay.
But wow, folks, if you've got some questions, go ahead and drop them in. I've got some questions myself here that I'm going to ask about. But so, Meg, how many have you been on so far?
I've been on 6 departures,
Wow.
6 different voyages. Yes, I'm going
And
back.
both types of yachts?
Yes, yes. So
Wow.
and totally different, totally unique, and great experiences.
Wow. So I have not obviously been on one yet, but you've got to describe for me, what is it like when the sails come out and the music starts playing? I mean, like I said, I had chills just thinking about it, but what is that experience really like?
It is. And I'm going to be honest with you. We see many of your clients, basically, they love those yacht mast vessels. And sometimes we don't see, some people just want to stay on these vessels. They won't cross-pollinate over to our all-suite vessel. We are seeing a lot of that where they just love. It's a very unique experience with porthole windows, and when you go up and sail away, it is you get really emotional, and everybody then posts. And it's not that you're there to make. I mean, you can make friends, but some people are coming on a vacation and they're like, I just want to just chill out and relax. I don't want to talk. But you can do a toast, and then you all just sort of disappear after. It's really a neat experience, definitely.
Wow.
Love to
Wow.
have you. Yeah.
And of course, you've only got about 150 to 340 guests, something like that, maximum. So I have to imagine that the service is incredibly personal. I got to imagine that the crew really gets to know you. Is there that elevated level of personal service on board?
It is, Walter. No, the word luxury in this day and age, I mean, there's so many things that we include that, it is a luxury to have a lot of things included. And one thing is the staff and our crew on board. Once you step foot inside the terminal, when you check in, wherever you're getting our vessel, or yacht, I should say, and then once you step foot, they will meet and greet you. They'll know your name within 24 hours, and they'll get to know you. And yeah, and then later on, when you go on a different yacht of ours, you might see them, and they'll go, "Hi, Walter, I saw you over in the Greek Isles."
Oh, wow.
Very personal. Yes.
That's amazing. Now, you mentioned that the as your special, the all-inclusive package is included. Can you just kind of explain to everybody like what is included, and then what is that all-inclusive package, or what extra would they have to pay for once they're there?
Perfect question. Our all-inclusive package is top shelf liquor, unlimited Wi-Fi by Starlink, and gratuities, which are normally $16 per person per day. That's included right now on any voyages through the end of 2027.
Okay.
And with our Christmas in July sale, our Christmas in July, we're including right now a reduced deposit of $150 per person, and then there's $150 per person shipboard credit that we're offering on that Christmas in July sale. Yeah.
Wow.
And what you can use the shipboard credit for, as you were asking about, what else is there maybe to purchase? We don't include shore excursions. Okay. And the reason why, Walter, is we hear from a lot of you that say, my client doesn't want the excursion that's included, and why are they paying for it?
Right. Well, we totally hear that.
Do you hear that? So yeah, so some people, we hear you loud and clear. So we still make it, we don't include it because we want you to pick what you want to do. And we have all different prices and ranges of excursions.
And with the amount of time that you're in port, I mean, people can go look for other tours as well, because you would have so much time that it's not like, oh my God, I got 4 hours and I got to get back to the ship.
Correct.
So you will have a lot of options. Yeah. Kathy is saying that you've mentioned chefs. Do you offer cooking classes or food-intensive itineraries?
Yes, excellent question, Kathy. Thank you. We sure do. We do have cooking demonstrations on board our vessel. And when I just came back from Holland and Belgium, they were doing quite a few different cooking demonstrations. Absolutely. Cool. Yeah. And and then our themed cruises with the James Beard Foundation, they will actually come on. They will share their recipes. Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, so they share the recipes too. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely. Oh my! You had me at culinary.
All right.
Wow. So since we mentioned culinary, do you have a favorite dish that you can recall that you've had on board so far?
Well, there's a restaurant called Candles in the evening, and they do a spectacular. I'm a Midwest girl at heart. I'm from Iowa, and born and raised, and I am a farm girl on top of it.
Nice.
Yeah, we do a great steak in the restaurant called Candles.
Oh.
And I do enjoy a good steak. So good steak, but we do have your seafood. We do have a lobster night. And again, if you can't do, if maybe you're vegan, maybe you can't eat meat, we do have the wonderful menus, all different sorts of great menus. And even Walter, say for example, you and I were coming back from a shore excursion, and you wanted to go into the dining room, go ahead, you can go and eat one of our great restaurants. I maybe wanted to stay in my accommodation. I can order, and one thing with Windstar, you just don't order off a little menu that they leave in your suite or your accommodation. You can order from the restaurant, from the employer. Yeah, that's one thing with Windstar. It's personal, and we want to take good care of you. So if you didn't want to go into the dining room, we'll bring it to you and we'll set you up in your accommodation.
I mean, I guess the ship is so small, might as well, right? You can order it in your room and just have it in your room.
Yes, absolutely. Because, we're sort of we are port intensive with us. And many people want to do their own thing. But sometimes you might want to go, you don't want to get, go into the dining area to eat. We'll prepare it and bring it to you.
Well, especially when you've got an all-suite ship, like your Star Class. I mean, we did that on another cruise line where we had breakfast and dinner, in the room. And that was just so lovely sitting out on the balcony, Exactly. Yeah, I would totally do that. Who do you think, or how would you describe who is the Windstar guest? Like, who is that person who is seeking out Windstar and ultimately coming back to Windstar?
You bet. Absolutely. Walter, we're seeing a big brand new growth. After this, global pandemic that we all experienced in our life, we're seeing a big growth of new growth. We're seeing a lot of people coming off the river vessels, coming back into the yachts because we have a little bit more entertainment on board, and we do a lot of overnighting. And our average age of guest that we're seeing is about 55 to 60 coming on board.
Oh, wow.
Absolutely. It's coming down. It is coming down. Yeah. I just came back from Iceland and we had a family on from Texas, and I was talking to the hotel general manager, and again, this was an all-suite vessel, and I had my brothers and sisters from Iowa that would join me. And there was a family on from Texas. They had the in-laws, the outlaws, and they had a 10-year-old, a 12-year-old, and it was about a party of 15 people. And they were making lasting memories, and the children were having a great time. Yeah, so we start at the age of 8. Do we get many children? Not really. It's just very rare. But sometimes during the summer season, and then sometimes maybe during the holiday or festive season.
Sure.
But our average age that we're seeing, 55. Like when I did Holland and Belgium, it's about 55, 60, and we had some younger people on, like we're 30 years of age as well. Yeah. So yeah, it's a great product.
Wow, I never really thought of Windstar as a multi-generational cruise line, but I guess especially like with the way you got the marina set up and those very long port stays, I guess it would be a nice multi-generational cruise line.
Right, it is, yeah. Because some people say, hey, what happens is the grandparents. I think what the grandparents they were the ones. And once you sail with us, you become a yacht club member. That's our past passenger program. I think they wanted to make a lasting memory because who knew if it was going to be their last, voyage together. So, yeah, and then they brought their families. So, yeah.
Well, yeah, and I guess what's nice about that is because your ships are so small that the family does you make new friends and you get to meet other people, but it's not like there's 5,000 other people on the ship and you're never going to see the kids because the kids are off who knows where for the whole day. Right. So I guess that it's almost like going to an all-inclusive resort where everybody kind of hangs out together, but that resort is moving on the water and taking you to cool places.
Exactly it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is absolutely amazing. I love this. It's funny, I had other questions for you, but you basically answered so many of them, and I think you stunned my audience into silence because usually we have a few more questions by now, but they're not even, okay, now Stan just came in. Okay. Do we have an average itinerary length, say, like what's your shortest to the longest, and maybe what is kind of like the average length?
Excellent question. Thank you, Stan. Good question. So our shortest itinerary is 7 days. However, next year in 2027, and I can send this over to you, Walter, we are starting some smaller itineraries over in London and in Europe. We're testing out some smaller, some shorter, like 4-day, 5-day cruises on our yachts. And but normally it's 7 days, and then we go up to I think 81 days.
Nice.
We have some longer, yeah. And what's nice about Windstar, it's not that we don't put a ship in one destination and just do the same thing over and over and over. Because we're always moving. But the one destination that we do keep, 2 ships now, we're going to be, and we're year round over in the Med, and then we'll have the 2 ships over in Tahiti. But we do a lot of different unique back-to-back itineraries. They're called Star Collector, and we include the laundry on those longer voyages. And beautiful. There's beautiful itineraries that we offer.
That's really nice. And you made an important point too, folks, especially if you're used to looking at the mainstream cruise lines. If you see an itinerary for this year, they're going to do it next year. They're going to do it in 28. They're going to do it again in 29. But with Windstar, if you see something, you may or may not see, you might see something similar in the future, but you may never see that exact itinerary again, at least not for maybe a few years down the road. So if there's something that you really want to do, it's kind of like, well, if you see it, book it, because if that's really what you want to do, you're never guaranteed that Windstar is going to do that exact itinerary again, because they're just constant. That's how they operate. They just they can't do the same old all the time, everywhere. And I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
I think that is super, super cool.
And Walter, another theme cruises, we do the Monaco Grand Prix every year. And next year we'll have 2 vessels in 2 yachts doing the Monaco Grand Prix. We'll have one of our masked vessels, and then we'll have one of our all-suite vessels there. And we're right there. We do the tickets. We take everybody to the box. And yeah, we do the Grand Prix every year.
Wow.
And we also have some solar eclipse cruises we're doing. And all of our theme cruises are open. So yeah.
Oh, that would be lovely. A solar eclipse on one of your ships? Oh my gosh.
Exactly.
That would be amazing. Wow. And we're doing a murder mystery themed cruise. So who knows, maybe in the future we bring that over to you. That would be kind of fun, doing that on one of your small ships.
I'd love to have you. Oh, that'd be a mystery. That would be great. Yeah.
That'd be a lot of fun. So do you have a favorite moment, a favorite port, or maybe a favorite guilty pleasure on your Windstar sailings?
Okay. Well, for example, Tahiti. I'm going back at the end of October, and I'm excited. And it's just, you think the Caribbean's beautiful. It is. But the South Pacific, you're feeling that Bali High. Like, I just watched the TCM movie Bali High the other night, and I was like,
oh yeah.
It's luscious. It's beautiful. And the people, the French colony, it's just a wonderful experience. But again, Holland and Belgium, and I fall in love with all the destinations of where I go. So it's hard.
Amsterdam was beautiful. Oh my God, Amsterdam was so beautiful. I just, those bikes are legit. You need to be very careful with those bicycles.
That's what, I can't get over that. Yeah.
I mean, people, they come in packs of 30 and 40, and like, wait, holy crap, here come the bikes. Yeah, so, and they will not stop. They will yell at you, but they will not move out of the way. You better move.
Right. Yeah, that's scary. Wow.
Yeah. So Kathy says Mediterranean's on her bucket list. So you have a recommended time for the Med.
I was there in February, Kathy, February of last year, which was 2025. I went in February, and it was right at Carnival time, which, yeah, and we were right there in Nice. We got off the ship, got off the yacht. It was the Star Legend. Walked right off, and then they had the Carnival, the celebration, and the weather was beautiful.
Oh, I bet.
It was a 7-day itinerary I did in February, and the weather was nicer there than over here in 2025. So yeah, and I went and had a cup of coffee. I mean, no crowds, I went out of Rome and I ended in Barcelona, and it was just beautiful. It's
nice.
Beautiful. Yeah, actually got some sun, sat up by the pool deck area. Yes.
Wow. So not even shoulder season. It's just off season is what that is at that point.
Yes.
Oh, that is so lovely. Yeah. So folks, a lot of you are going to be getting an email from me tomorrow. A lot of my clients will be getting this from me tomorrow, because it is nice to have these alternatives, right? We're going over to Italy in October, going into November, trying to get off into the shoulder season. But this is really nice that you guys are completely off season. And that's when it's just basically you have the whole place to yourself.
Right. Exactly. That's
wow.
It was true. Yes. So,
wow. That is absolutely amazing. Wow. Kathy, we've been talking almost an hour already. Can you believe this? Time flies.
It does. Exactly.
Time flies.
Yeah.
I know. I think, your presentation was so good. I think you stunned everybody into silence, because they're like, okay, I think I got everything. I think everybody's ready to book. I hope y'all are sending me emails right now saying that you want to book, because that was great. And I hope y'all understand now the difference that, Windstar is not just sailing. So they are known for the sailing ships. And I'm sure you've seen, I know I've seen the ships around. But these yachts are just beyond. When you see one of these yachts in person, you're just like, wow, I didn't know they could make a ship that looked like that. They're absolutely stonking beautiful. And I like, we are getting some of these other, like, they're trying to call themselves ultra luxury yachts, but I like the design of yours. Yours look more friendly and inviting. Those kind of look a little cold, and look at us, look how chic we can be, look how cool we can be. And yours just, especially all that wood trim you were showing, everything, it kind of looks like coming home.
And that's what we want you. We want you to feel like you're at home. Absolutely.
I love that. And the fact that I can go up and talk to the captain, oh, forget it. I'm going to get my coffee and I'm going to be just right there. The captain's going to be like, you can go now. Okay, sure. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Betty is asking, how many cabins on the sailing ships?
Okay, so basically the sailing ships, they range from 148 guests to 342 guests. So,
okay.
So, they're small.
And you said two of them were the small ones, and one of them is the larger one, right?
Right, exactly. Yeah. The Windsurf is the 342 guest vessel. That's the biggest mast vessel, 5-mast vessel that we have. Yes.
Oh, wow. Yeah. How is the ride? A lot of people, I know they see them and like, geez, I wonder how that rides. Is it going to be moving all over? How are the masted vessels for riding?
Right, and excellent question. The mast vessels, all of our yachts, they do have the stabilizers. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing, we sail normally in the evening. And again, we do a lot of overnighting. Sometimes we do a 1 night to 2 nights. So we're right in port. We normally hug the coastlines of where we go on the mast vessels. Our captain, sometimes one thing with us, we're pretty nimble. If we see a storm or if there's, some bad weather ahead, we might hold back a little bit and stay in port a little bit longer, but then make it up. Yeah. But yeah.
Wow. So what is it like actually? I mean, can you compare and contrast at all? Like, what is it like sailing on the masted vessel versus what is it like sailing on the yacht?
Okay, excellent. So on the mast vessels, they're the porthole windows and they don't open. Okay. In the Wind Spirit and the Windstar, which are 148 guests, they are basically 2 decks high. Okay. And those 2 vessels, which are smaller, do not have an elevator. Okay. The Windsurf has the elevator because it's 342 decks or 342 guests. Yeah. And they have the stairwell as well. But so you have the port in, basically you go up to the pool area and that is your area, your opened area in the mast. And then the all suite vessels, you have French balconies, you have your full balconies, your penthouses, etc. Owner suite. So, a little bit 2 different ways of seeing the world, but comfortable. We want to make you feel comfortable, definitely.
I love it. Comfortable. That is neat. I mean, I the ultimate experience for me will be getting on one of your masted vessels. I really want to do it, but my God, your yachts just look. Now I want to go to London. I want to go under the bridge in London. That's what I want to do.
So, and you will be doing that. We'll definitely see you there. Yes.
Oh my God, that is so beautiful. And one of the things too, folks, we talk about this sometimes too. We talked about how close this is to river cruising even, but a lot of your river cruises are only 7 days, or maybe you want to tie in a river cruise with a Windstar cruise, or your Windstar cruise with a river cruise. I mean, when you're making these long flights overseas, you definitely don't want to go for 7 days if you can avoid it. You want to go for 10, for 14, even 20 days if you can. Make the most of your flights in both directions. And Windstar definitely, wow. Those are some killer itineraries and some absolutely gorgeous ships that you brought tonight.
Well, we would love to have you, Captain, and we would love to have your audience on board. We'd be ready and waiting for everybody.
Well, awesome. Well, Meg, thank you so much for coming on tonight. That was absolutely fabulous.
Thank you, Walter, very much.
Yeah, so folks, again, I am Walter, your independent travel advisor with Where's Walter Travel. If you'd like to set up your Windstar sailing or maybe learn more about Windstar, just go ahead and reach out. where'swaltertravel.com. There are links down in the description below. You can set up an appointment. Our services are truly 100% free to you. There's myself, Mindy, John, and Corey. Any of the 4 of us would love to help you plan your Windstar adventure. And as we learned tonight, think about it for multi-generational sailing. Why not? That would be amazing. Well, again, Meg, thank you very much. Appreciate it. And everybody, I will see you again on Sunday morning at 10:30 a.m. for our Q&A. Good night, everybody.
Bon voyage.